Hi everyone, so a couple of weeks ago I went to this Italian restaurant and I ordered this shrimp pasta and it was really like one of the best pastas I've ever had in my life. So then I looked at all the ingredients and I thought, this can't be too hard to make. So I tried it at home and I think I kind of was able to replicate it. So we're actually gonna need some pasta. I'm using linguine. We're gonna need some fresh cherry tomatoes, some fresh basil, some garlic, some onions, squeeze of lemon juice, salt, pepper, white wine, olive oil, and cream. So the first step is that I'm gonna take the shallot and I'm gonna go cut it. So I just cut up the onion and chopped the garlic, and now I preheated my pan. I already put the water in the pot and preheated that as well. So I'm gonna put some olive oil in there, and then we're gonna roast the shrimp in there. So once that's hot, we can just add everything in. So while the shrimp is cooking, I'm also gonna quarter the cherry tomatoes. And this looks about finished to me. We don't want to cook them through completely because if we do that, like later on it's gonna cook a little bit in the sauce, which is gonna be really, really tasty. So I'm just gonna put those in a little bowl and they can just rest there. So I'm actually just gonna add some more olive oil. Onions and the garlic are just roasting here in the pan, and I'm gonna go add the tomatoes now. At this point, I'm also gonna season it with some salt and pepper. And at this point, we can also add the pasta into the boiling water. So what I'm doing here while the tomatoes are cooking, I'm just trying to like squish them up with the spatula. And so like it kind of will be a sauce, you know? So what we actually want is most of the water of the tomatoes to evaporate. So yeah, just the actual tomato is left. And then we're actually gonna see some nice aromas here on the bottom of the pan, the thing that's gonna be dark. And then once we add some white wine, that's what's gonna bring out all the flavors, the roasting flavors. I'm actually also gonna get the parmesan because that's the one thing in my opinion that can't miss from any pasta dish. And now, right now, we actually have enough roasting aromas. We can go add the white wine. Just a nice splash, and that's also gonna give some really, really good flavor. And I'm just gonna scrape off all the brown parts from the bottom of the pan. So the pasta is actually about to be finished, and the wine is actually almost cooked down. Actually, one really important tip is to save some pasta water for later, because we can go add that into the sauce if we want to thin it out a bit. The pasta is al dente now, so I'm just gonna drain it. Just gonna add some of the cream in there. A big splash. And also, I'm gonna add some more of the pasta water to thin it out a bit. And then, I think we're just gonna add some more salt and pepper to season it. And then some fresh basil. I mean, you could also use dry basil, but fresh is always gonna taste better. And I would really advise you to always have some fresh basil at home. So to finish everything off, I'm gonna add some more of the half of the lemon that we used earlier. So now it is actually time to go add the pasta in there. And we can also add the shrimp back in with all the shrimp sauces. So now I'm just stirring it, warming everything back up, the pasta, because it has cooled down the shrimp, and then we're close to serving it. And one last tip I can give you, if you already add some of the parmesan into the sauce now, then it's gonna be even more rich and just delicious. So we also want to reduce the heat now so it's not really cooking anymore, just to the lowest kind of like simmer mode. And now I'm actually just about to try it. Because that is the most important thing to make a little quality test if it actually tastes good what you eat and before you serve other people. Yum, this tastes so good. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper. And then it's about to be finished. So now I'm actually about to serve it, and I like to use this thing. Just add the pasta in there. Here it is. So I'm just actually finishing this up with some parmesan. I really hope you're gonna try this at home. I'm about to eat this now, and I know it's gonna be really, really good, and I hope everyone's gonna have a really, really good day. Bye, hope to see you soon.